Um, 1 second. But now, all of these are good choices. I think I have to put at top of my list Pogo. Uh, and I know that's one that my kids never really glommed onto because it's, I think it's really hard to get Pogo unless you're up in the States.
It was a trick question. It's not fair.
By the way, and by the
I
way,
think
the
there
name of
need
the
to be
comment.
at least a top 5. You have to name your top 5, Abba, because it just
Okay, so that's reasonable. Okay, so crazy kid, crazy cat, because Crazy Cat is a brilliant strip that was influential to almost all these other strips.
I wrote Crazy Cat.
No, it's
Yes.
Pogo. Did anybody say Pogo?
Yes, it's Pogo.
Oh, okay.
Hyla knew that it was Pogo. So okay, so let's say Pogo, Crazy Cat, Lil Abner, Cal Hobbs, and then all the rest.
What about Archie?
Archie.
What about what?
Archie.
Archie's not in my top 5, but you know, Archie is like Archie is an important comic. First of all, it was a comic book, not a comic strip. Although they did run it as a comic strip for a while, and it was not very good. But no, I think you chose well. Bloom County, nobody's Doonesbury, and you probably.
Well, that's I was trying to think of Doonesbury. Yeah.
But Uncle Howard, for several years, would buy me for my birthday. He would buy me a Doonesbury collection.
Yeah.
Which I still have most of, except one that I loaned out, which I never got back. I will not say to whom. It's nobody here that I loaned it out to. But yes, that was a very good question. I think, yes, very good.
So could we have like 2 winners, something?
First, second, third place.
3 places?
No, I named the top 5.
Oh, okay. So
I
fine.
named the top 5. We did it.
Tintin
We did Pogo, Crazy Cat, Calvin and Hobbes, and all.
There were monsters under the bed or in the closet. What was this? It was a boy.
Yeah, I know that was.
It's Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes. Yeah.
That made it on my top 5.
Yep.
The little boy with monsters under the bed. Yes, Calvin and Hobbes.
Yes. Yep. You identified with that.
It's true. When I was a boy, when I would get into bed, I would make the bed very tight and slip from the top and pull the bed over my head so that the witches wouldn't get me. And
I thought it was so Howard
because they didn't get me.
Yeah, but Shel, you
What's that?
thought the lot were months.
You're breaking up. I didn't hear. What did I do?
Let's see if this. You thought the lobsters were monsters.
I thought the
Oh, the lobsters monsters.
Oh, really? I don't remember. Oh, but you mean when we were at the restaurant?
And we went to Monte Carlo.
Yep.
Yes, that's right up there with Nietzsche calling the computer the peculiar.
well, Tamima called cinnamon.
I forgot.
Yeah, well, your Abba said
Biscotti.
spaghetti for Gettys, no,
Right.
spaghetti's for,
Spaghettisburg.
And Nivo
Yeah.
said instead of pajama, G-mama. Goethe, does he still say it? He said it until very recently, at least.
Mhm.
My favorite was
Oh, there's
his new one
Hodaya. I
was
didn't even see Hodaya come in.
his new one was
Hi, Hodaya.
hypothesis was hypopapip.
You know, how many 5-year-olds say hypothesis?
I think it's the hippopotamus hypothesis.
I think Marcia used to.
Or else the hippopotamus.
Okay, last question before
The
next part. The last question is, look, the truth is we wanted to ask a question like which kind of Sefer Torah do you like to write, but I'm not sure there's so many options. Like, okay, fill in mezuzah or Sefer Torah, like, or maybe, I don't know, could someone like tell us a funny story? Maybe you could tell us a funny story.
Which letter do you like?
Which letter? That's a great question. Milka, you could answer too. Dad's story, what was the name? Father's something. I see, I remember.
Yeah, we're working on a new iteration of Father Tongue where we're actually talking about each and every one of the letters because Abba has a lot to say about each.
Very
and
good.
every
Oh, okay,
letter.
fine. Okay, okay. A new question. Come on. There'll be a short one before the real question. Which letter does Saba Shaul like to write the most? Okay, everybody, write which letter.
Wait, which one does he like the most or write the most?
Which one does he love? Which one is he most connected to? Okay, here we go. Okay, okay, here we are.
Kadima.
א' אוהל, ב' זה בית, ג' זה גמל גדול, מהי ד' זוהי דלת שפותחת את הכל, ה' זו ומוברת שפרחו לי בחולות, ז' ח' שתיהן ביחד זהו זה חוות צלות. 106 ו-107 א' ב' א' ב' מציירים בג' צבע א' ב' א' ב' ויוצאות במחול מחניים א' ב' אותיות שניים א' ב' ט' זה טוב וי' זה יופי כ' זה כן ול' לא מ' ונ' זה מן ונופת קח לך ותן גם לו.
Okay, enough with the joke. A better question. Okay, if Saba Shaul was not a sofer stam. Okay.
Wait, we want to know the answer.
נכון, Abba, which?
Abba, which letter do you like writing the most?
You know what? This is honestly a very good question.
Oh, thank you.
I think I am going to go with Aleph for reasons that are a little difficult to get into, but it's the most distinct letter. It's different than all the other letters. All the other letters, in one way or another, are either parallel or perpendicular to the line. And I know there's tzad, there's shin, and so forth, but they're based on a parallel or perpendicular frame. And Aleph is the only letter that's based on a diagonal. And so I find it endlessly fascinating. There are whole worlds in the. So, Ani Olecha.
Okay, Aleph. So, okay, the question is, if Saba Shaul was not a sofer stam, what would he be?
I know the answer, but I don't know how to write it.
A linguist.
Write it in English, Hebrew, draw it.
No, I don't know how to make it go on the page. I have to be verbal, oral.
You just.
You have to click the plus at the bottom right.
Well, let's see.
An ocean, obviously.
Hi, I'm Tessa. It's my passionate belief that
When I grow up to be 23.
I have Creole chicken. Anybody want Creole chicken? Anybody want schnitzel?
Yeah, Ma, pass me the schnitzel.
I have schnitzel. Well, you have to come on Thursday. I'll have salmon cake.
Oh boy.
Crazy thing.
But I got cookies today.
An academic.
You got cookies?
Mm-hmm. But they're not as good as yours.
But I brought those up for carton snacks because I didn't have time to make a chocolate cake.
Yeah, I'm still trying to recover from donuts. Fill me up.
כל אחד רוצה להיות זמר, להיות זמר, להיות זמר. אם לא זמר אז שחקן, אם לא שחקן אז ליצן, אם לא ליצן אז מבקר. כל אחד רוצה להיות כוכב, להיות כוכב.
Oh, I have one with him that's gonna die.
I missed the question.
The question was, if Saba Shaul was not a Sofer Stam, what would he grow up to be?
Not gonna die yet.
Eh?
You won't die yet. You're 20% left.
I know, 20% goes fast. It was up to 60%.
אם לא בדרן אז מנחה, אם לא מנחה אז חקירן. כל אחד רוצה להיות מליין, להיות מליין, להיות מליין. אם לא מליין אז דוגמן, אם לא דוגמן אז צלם, אם לא צלם אז משורר. כל אחד רוצה להיות מנכ"ל, להיות מזכ"ל, להיות מפכ"ל. כל אחד רוצה להיות משהו, מישהו.
Wow.
When I grow up, I want to be a dentist. When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a police officer. When I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I'm going to be a flapper.
Okay, let's see. Saba Shaul, in a different lifetime, in a parallel world, in a world where Saba Shaul is not a Sofer Stam, what would he be?
That's a good question. Let's see. One guy who drinks schnapps and eats herring and discusses politics. I want to know who put up a ski instructor.
Troublemaker.
These are so here's the thing. These are all really
stand up and
Oh, ושבע אוריה חושבות שסבא שלו היה מתאים לו להיות טבח. I take that as a great compliment. Let's see.
Please.
You know what? Right. So my kids know when I was little, I had two aspirations: to be a cartoonist.
See?
That's what I put.
To be a neurophysicist. So if I wasn't a sophist, so here's the thing. I think realistically, if I hadn't into sofrut, I probably would have gone into academia. Thank God I didn't. And by the time I would have gone into academia, I probably would have gone into
linguistics,
either Talmud or Tanakh. So somebody said Talmud teacher, or somebody said professor, and somebody said Mishnah teacher. Well, I get to Talmud and Mishnah now, so Gam Yotzim Yedei Chova B'zeh. But yeah, I guess aspirationally, there's still this part of me that would like, and I was actually a bottle washer at IHOP. My mother always wanted me to be a lawyer, but I never really had an aspiration myself to be a lawyer.
We need a lawyer in the family.
Yeah, it's true. I can't argue with that, but that's true.
Safta, what are you planning to do? That you
Oh,
need a
V'dorin
lawyer?
choshevet sofer sfarim. Yafeh. Wow. I think I'm gonna have to go with comic artist, graphic novelist. I think that's something I still think that when I grow up, I may yet do that.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think that'll be?
Listen, I'm not holding my breath. Well, listen, Safta, though, the real question is, when are you gonna grow up?
Well, I've been thinking about that. I think I'm about to enter my second childhood, so.
Listen, I see you're not in any rush to grow up, so I'm trying to educate you.
Anyway.
Okay,
I often wonder.
We're getting towards the end of this wonderful party. I believe this is the time where everyone should think what they would like to wish Shel, Saba Shaul, Shel, Abba, Saba, father-in-law, whatever. Anyway, whatever you would like. I think we'll start with, we'll give the honors to Safta, Selma, and we'll continue from there.
If you brought an object,
if you brought an object to use it as and to wish Saba Shaul with the object, now is the time to
bring it out.
Okay, very good. We're starting with the wishes, because we know that if everyone here would like to wish for like an hour, so we can't. We're sorry. So everyone has a minute. So except for Safta Salma, who can talk for like. Okay, so Safta, first unmute, and Hyla, you need to be unmuted, I guess, right? So everyone unmute themselves and wish away.
Why is everybody on mute?
We put them on mute. Yeah. So So give it to Uncle Howard.
Okay, we could start with Uncle Howard and Aunt Nancy. If okay, we'll start there. Yeah. Okay.
But you also have to unmute
Yeah.
yourself.
We did. I did. Okay. Good health, good food, good company, and a winning lottery ticket.
I'll even buy it for him.
He'll have to share it.
We are still waiting for the year. For what was that?
Yeah, we're still waiting for a year's supply
Of diapers.
Oh.
And
That was
here is saying that you told him, you promised him the same thing.
Couldn't come to our wedding.
Because you couldn't come to their wedding.
Keep giving him the opportunity to get those diapers. You're doing great.
That's right. Keep up the good work.
Ezra's saying that it could come in handy now. The year's supply. Yeah.
Saba? Yeah, Mom? Do you want to say your wishes?
What?
You're unmuted now. Do you want to say your wishes?
My wish for you, Shel, is that you should have a life of happiness just exactly like it is now. With all your children, all your grandchildren, and someday your great-grandchildren, like me. It's the best time of life. The best is yet to come. And many more wishes.
Amen.
My wish for you is that this should be the first of many, many wishes. Now it's all mine.
Amen. Good.
Okay, very well. Beautiful, beautiful. Who wants to join? And
I'll jump in because I'm gonna have to jump off in a moment. So I think I was thinking of a different prompt, so I'm gonna tie it in together, which was what Abba, what I learned from you or unlearned from you. So when I think about that, I think about how expansive your thinking is, and also like how open you are just to learning new things and exploring a lot of different ideas and areas, but also seeing the connections between them. So I guess my wish is, first of all, health, but also inspiration.
so I'm gonna kind of write on that. Wait, no, it's mine. That's my experience, and then you could share. We'll work on that. Yes. There's not too many people in the world that I feel that doesn't matter what I'm thinking about, heard about, learning about, if it's Kodesh or Chol, and it's always, oh yeah, I did hear about that. I'll tell you what I heard. It's always a great conversation, and or that or the feeling that or that I learn so much, or that I feel that I find a partner for yeah. Oh, I heard something about that. Yeah, what was that? And we have this great conversation about the subject. Anyway, it's a great feeling because a lot of people are like, "What were you talking about?" And anyway, so thank you.
And Abba, I want to wish you a happier, a healthier, כמובן, and ממש a happier with all of your nechadim and also your kids, and that it's just very fun to come and visit you. You always make it feel that we're so special, that you like prepare the things that we like, and it's ממש כיף. So אני מאחלת שיהיו עוד הרבה כאלה. Amen, amen. Post Corona.
More wishes, guys. Come on, wishes.
Okay. Shel, my little brother. One thing I wanted to point out where we're talking about how to grow up. One that I'm sure you remember.
And Hilo, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you. You keep breaking.
Okay. I wanted to point out that I missed many times. When Mom was in the hospital and we found out that she gave birth to a boy, I wanted to name you Peter after Peter Pan. So this is why it's not unusual at all that neither your mother nor you really want to grow up. You somehow soaked in that Peter Pan spirit. So I just want to wish you a happy and a healthy and a year full of joy and wonder and lots of green things. Happy birthday.
Wait, Abba, you're on mute.
Yeah. You want to say something?
Okay, I want to go.
These are all wonderful things, but I do have to give a special kudos for mentioning green. Thank you.
Shel, wish you
Yes.
good eyesight.
Oh, that's a good one.
What? I
Thank
didn't hear. I didn't hear.
I wish you
You wish-
good eyesight.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. Yes, that's a wonderful thing.
Okay, I'll go.
Yes, go ahead.
I feel that you introduced from a very young age. You gave me always a very soft and comforting feeling. Like I associate with you like comfort and softness and just like pampering yourself with chocolate and good things and like warm big hugs and like sitting on your lap and you just like cuddle. And I don't have an object, but I have a real living creature who demonstrates it to me every single day here. And I'm going to try to show you what's going on. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
So this is like
Is that a rock?
what represents like the softness and just like the really blissed out and comfortable, loving, cuddly aspect of life. So thank you, and I hope you continue to have that aspect in you always.
Thank you.
I could always count on you for a good hug.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'll go next.
Wait. We have something special here.
Wait, okay.
Wait. There's something special. Oria and Ruth.
We get it closer.
Oria and Ruth made you a special bracha. They wrote the letter Aleph. Very big.
Whoa.
ומאכלות, מה זה מאכלות?
מעולה.
שתכתוב את האות א' יפה. אוקיי?
Something?
אמן. זאת ברכה עצומה.
מהמם. מזל טוב, I love you. לא, אתה בלתי. זה ילד בלתי. מה זה? I love you. It's Johan.
Nancy
I
needs
love you too.
to
יש לי אולפן עכשיו.
Oh no, and Nancy.
Oh, אז בהצלחה. לכי.
and Nancy.
Good to see you guys.
Bye, Doda. Okay, now it's my bracha.
You sing it. A.
That's the whole bracha, Abba.
B.
It's הברכה בגוף השאלה של האובייקט.
A.
Look.
Alligators all around. B.
Bursting balloons.
C. Catching cold. D.
Doing dishes.
Dishes. The best one is forever fooding. Abba, as someone who instilled the love of reading and of amazing illustration in all of us, and the comfort and appreciation in the small things, which are many times literally very small. I just hope you have a year filled with chicken soup with rice, alligators all around, and that the moral of your story will be care.
That you'll have a moral to your story.
Read lots of great books and enjoy the company of lions and of alligators, and that you get to read lots of books to your grandchildren and to your children, and that you keep on appreciating good children's stories, because as you taught us, that's the finest form of literature.
Much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you.
And if you haven't read The Little House,
You're muted.
All right.
Ilka, you wanted to go.
עכשיו מילכה.
Wait, I just want to say something.
Wait, I have an object. What, Tiferet?
That Abba wrote to me, Akdasha, in this, and he wrote, "May your alligators always be around."
So I'm actually also going to use an object that Abba gave me. One sec. It's big.
Oh.
Oh.
So I know a lot of you know that it's really fun to talk to Abba about like how to make bread and other things. And Abba gifted me in the summer as an early birthday gift a cast iron Dutch oven, which changed my my life for the better. And I think it's just really fun to have somebody like Abba who you could talk to about all sorts of things, but then suddenly they're like, oh, I'm just going to buy you that thing for your birthday. And, or sometimes in the middle of the year, just because
I almost never get anything for anybody on their birthday.
Right. It's someone's birthday in the world on any given day, so it's always a birthday gift. So that was a really fun birthday gift because we were exchanging things about bread all the time. But really, my main bracha is that Abba, you're such an amazing teacher, and I wish for you, as you kind of enter into this next year and going forward, that you have more and more opportunities to teach and to share all the abundance of things that you know with lots of other people in the world. And I know you already started to do that. So I wish you more more and more of those opportunities
Thank you.
to spread your knowledge and share.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I have to add one more thing.
You're muted.
Okay.
I want to wish you a year full of popcorn.
Yay!
But does it have
Olé.
Marmite
ice
on
cream.
it or brewed
Not
like
her.
nutritional yeast or what?
What the rest of you may or may not know is during that time when I was living with Safta in Dayton, I would put on the DVR. I would record episodes of Will and Grace, and at the end of the day, Safta and I would sit down. I would make a big bowl of popcorn that we'd share. And then we would have ice cream. And so it's a wonderful bracha.
What about popcorn?
What?
Mhm.
And then we watched Will and Grace. By the time we were finished eating, Will and Grace was over.
Right. Then it was time to go to bed.
And
But we had our popcorn and ice cream. And that minhag lives on because I do that actually almost every night now. I have some popcorn and a little ice cream. And yes, I recommend it to everybody. That's my bracha to you, popcorn and ice cream.
That's why we're both 20 pounds fatter.
Abba?
Actually, Safta, you, I don't think you could say that about yourself. And I've actually lost about, I've lost about 5 kilos since I came back from the States. So.
And I gained
It
You
Well,
lost.
Safta, if you gained weight, that's a good thing.
And
You're going to disappear.
I'm gonna take the garbage out 'cause I'm gonna be-
So
Should we sing a happy birthday for the end?
Hodaya.
Wait. Ofli
Yeah,
and I
what's
will
Hodaya?
play a song. Oh, Hodaya, do you want to say bracha?
I'll say a short bracha.
A bracha is the halacha.
This is what I brought. Actually, I have many bikes in the room, so like.
Oh, wow.
Bicycle. So yeah, it all comes from Abba. I remember you got me my first bike. It was tiny. It was so tiny. It was a pink bike, with white tires.
That's right.
Yeah, and actually, I guess you still get me my bikes because you give me your old bikes.
Yes.
Anyways, so may you keep on riding and riding every day like you like to, and
Amen.
you have many good bikes.
did he get a horse? It's good for you.
Love you.
Yes, so I think it is time for a happy birthday song.
Tiferet, Ofli.
1 second. Ofli's bringing the guitar.
Oh, now we'll hear a real.
A real
Shebang.
interesting, yeah. On Zoom, as usual, it comes out very wonderful harmony.
Okay.
All right, you guys, listen, I have to go.
Bye, Hyla. Thank you.
Bye, Hyla. Just the song.
Okay.
Ready, Nadav?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday, dear Saba Shaul. Happy birthday to
again.
Thank you, everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abba.
Good old Shaul.
To you.
And many more.
Thank you. Thank you
Very
for
good.
You look like a monkey.
And you
Like 1, 2.
1, 2.
Okay, so this is, I just want to say one more thing. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of you that came. This was very, very sweet and very touching. And it was a wonderful, wonderful way to spend my birthday. I just want to add in one thing about me that I think only my mother and siblings know, and I don't think my kids know. And
You used to have hair?
I still have hair, just like it migrated. But the one thing, when I was very little,
Oh, we don't believe you about that.
that I was very little? When I was very little, I wanted to be a sailor. And why was that, Howard and Hyla? Why did I want to be a sailor?
Because your first name
Do you
was
remember?
Shale.
Sail Garrison.
Dale Garrison.
It wasn't until I was until I was like in third grade and starting Hebrew school that I found out that Sail Garrison was a Yiddish version of Shaul Gershon. But when I was very little, I just thought I was supposed to be a sailor because my name was Sail Gerson.
Dale Garrison.
So thank you. And I wanted to leave you with one tidbit of information that you may not have known. Thank you very much. Listen, next year, God willing, we'll all be in the same place. And that time, I think Ofri should play rhythm and Hodaya should play lead. And you have time to work on it. Maybe we could get Shmaya in the mix also.
But can we have Ruth with her raspy voice singing it?
No.
Oh gosh, that would be wonderful. Right, you have to start training her. Yes, there's a lot to be there. Anyway, I think that the host and host and hostess maybe have to put their children to bed. I'm not sure. So thank you very much. Thank you. It was really
Happy birthday, Abba.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Happy birthday to Abba.
Thanks for joining from United States.
Thank you all for joining. Laila Tov.
Laila Tov.
Laila Tov.
Laila Tov.
Say do something. Bye.